Do you ever find yourself humming a theme song from decades ago, instantly transported back to a simpler time? Television has a unique way of embedding itself in our memories, shaping our childhoods, and becoming a shared cultural language. But how many of those shows do you actually remember? Let's take a trip down memory lane and see if your TV history checks out. Before we begin, uh, please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy a little nostalgia. Uh, and back in the early days of television, I Love Lucy wasn't just funny, it was revolutionary. Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz pioneered the three-camera setup with a live audience, capturing a comedic timing that still holds up today. They also took a risk uh, by filming in high quality, um, paving the way for syndication. Uh, who could forget the iconic chocolate factory scene? And then came The Twilight Zone, a show that didn't just entertain, it it made you think. Rod Serling crafted weekly tales that blended science fiction with social commentary, each episode delivering a twist ending that lingered long after the credits rolled. It wasn't just spooky, it was smart. If you grew up watching Westerns, Gunsmoke was likely a staple. This long running series brought Dodge City to life, focusing on Marshal Matt Dillon's efforts to maintain order on the frontier. It wasn't just about shootouts, it was about the struggles of building a community. Leave It to Beaver offered a charmingly innocent look at suburban life through the eyes of a young boy. The show focused on uh, small adventures and relatable family moments, offering a nostalgic glimpse into mid-century American ideals. Um, the Andy Griffith Show captured the warmth and simplicity of like small town life in Mayberry. Um, Sheriff Andy Taylor, with the help of his son and Deputy Barney Fife, dealt with everyday problems with decency and gentle humor. Uh, it was a show that just felt good. Gilligan's Island was pure escapism, and seven castaways stranded on a tropical island tried repeatedly and hilariously to escape. Um, the premise was so simple, and the theme song explained it perfectly. The Brady Bunch blended two families into one, creating a sitcom that defined a generation. Six kids, a quick-witted housekeeper, and plenty of sibling rivalry. It was a recipe for television gold, and that opening grid, iconic. Norman Lear's All in the Family was groundbreaking. Jesser, who it tackled social issues with frank dialogue and a healthy dose of humor, uh, sparking conversations around the dinner table and changing the landscape of television comedy. Miser H was a dramedy that balanced wartime surgery with sardonic humor and heartfelt friendships. It wasn't afraid to explore the human cost of conflict. And its finale remains one of the most watched television events in history. Um, that Happy Days took us back to the 1950s, focusing on a group of teenagers and their families in Milwaukee, and and who could forget Fonzie? Um, his cool style and signature became cultural touchstones. The $6 Million Man combined action and espionage with futuristic technology. Steve Austin, with his bionic enhancements, was a superhero for a new generation, and the sound effects alone were enough to get your heart racing. Charlie's Angels brought glamour and action to television. 3 female private investigators working for an unseen boss solved cases with style and intelligence. It was a show that empowered women and captivated audiences. Dallas was the primetime soap that had everyone talking, the Ewing family's power struggles, corporate battles, and scandalous secrets kept viewers hooked. And that Who Shot JR mystery, a cultural phenomenon. Cheers was the bar where everybody knows your name, and the ensemble cast, the witty banter, and the heartwarming friendships made it a comforting and beloved series. It was a show that felt like home. Knight Rider combined action and technology with a sleek talking car named KITT. Michael Knight, who, with his high-tech partner, fought crime with style and innovation. The synth theme song is instantly recognizable. The Golden Girls was a groundbreaking sitcom that celebrated friendship and aging, that 4 women sharing a home in Miami navigated careers, dating, and life with humor and warmth. It was a show that proved you're never too old to be funny. MacGyver was the ultimate problem solver, using everyday objects and his scientific ingenuity. He could get out of any situation. It was a show that encouraged creativity and resourcefulness. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air brought a unique perspective to television. A teenager from West Philadelphia sent to live with his wealthy relatives in Bel-Air brought humor, heart, and a whole lot of style. It launched Will Smith's career, and continues to resonate today. The X-Files tapped into our fascination with the unexplained spectral stop of the world. 2 FBI agents investigated cases involving paranormal phenomena and government secrets, blurring the lines between science and the supernatural angle, or CF. And finally, Friends, the show that defined a generation. 6 friends navigating life, love, and careers in New York City. And I think I can't, the relatable characters, the witty dialogue, and the iconic coffee shop made it a cultural phenomenon that continues to be enjoyed today. So how many of these shows did you grow up with? Let us know in the comments which ones you watched the most and which moments you still quote today. And remember, if you recognize more than half of these shows, you're officially a 90s kid or older. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.